Hello and welcome to Rickster's Realm. I'm Ricky, and today I'm going to be reading from this intuitive oracle deck. And the reading today is going to be all about basically then versus now. Okay, this can be linked into whatever type of connection you want to focus on. And we'll just see kind of how your person views you and the connection then versus now. I will have the timing figured out in the description box. Please choose whichever group you're most drawn to. And I'm going to get started with group number one. Okay, let's see here. Group number one. How does your person view you then? Let's see here. Okay. Very positive energy coming through here with this card for how they were viewing you in the connection in the past. And there's something here where I feel like they basically just put you on a pedestal. They were viewing you in this connection as better than anything else, anyone else. Like, it's just, you're number one. Like, that's what I'm getting. You're the favorite, you're the best. No one even comes close to you, something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through for back then. How were they viewing you in the connection? Again, just like complete harmony, balance, peace. No internal conflict of any kind. Like, it's just a feeling. I feel that, again, how they're viewing you and the connection back then, it's just perfection. Like, just absolutely just perfect. Everything that they've ever wanted. It's a feeling like they just, like, this is it. This is my person. Something like that's what I'm getting. See what else comes through. Okay, let's see here. I'm not sure if this is representing your person's energy or if this is more linked and connected to you, but something going on here to where, again, everything looks wonderful on the outside. There's a very pleasant, like wonderful energy is what I'm getting. But there's more going on underneath the surface. There's a sadness going on the inside. So I don't know if your person was able to sense that within you, or if this was them, acting confident, acting secure within the connection and whatnot, but inside not feeling that way, right? Feeling sad, feeling depressed, struggling internally with something, which is really interesting because then again, back to this card here, it's a complete opposite message. Like, it's complete harmony, balance. Again, no conflict of any kind, whether that's internal, external. It just feels like there's just complete balance. So I don't know. I'm feeling that with these two cards here, I feel this is more representing like the overall connection or energy, which again is just absolutely amazing. Nothing tops it, something like that. And I feel this is more representing you or the person that you're linked and connected to, that there's just some type of sadness there, is what I'm getting. Let's see. Okay, I'll pull one more for that section. Okay, this jumped out, so I'll take it. Yeah, I don't even know exactly what this would be linked and connected to, because again, all of the energy coming through, it's so wonderful. I can't help but feel it's more linked in and connected to this card, because there's something going on here that the energy feels, okay. I'm wondering if your person, I think this is the message. For some of you, I'm wondering if back then, if maybe your person felt like maybe they weren't good enough for you, or was worried that, you weren't going to want them on the same level that, they're wanting you and how they're feeling about you, something like that. Because, there's just something with these two cards here. Again, energy, there's some level of sadness here, but again, it feels hidden. It's just kind of more of an internal thing, not where someone's just breaking down bawling, it's more of like an internal thing. And And then with this card here, the messages I'm getting with this, there's something linked and connected here it feels unwanted. It's an unwanted, unpleasant type of energy. And I can't help but link that in to how I feel maybe someone was feeling about themselves within this connection. Maybe feeling like, it's just a feeling like, I don't like the energy, just, it doesn't match this energy. What else am I getting? Yeah, so I don't know if the messages coming through with those cards is just picking up on more so your person may be feeling insecure within that connection. So something to where I feel like how one person, right, is seeing the other individual, they don't see themselves the same way, right? So I think it's a feeling here of one person, again, putting someone on a pedestal, thinking they're like the greatest thing that's ever been. But then the other person, it's, again, maybe just everyone else on the outside viewing this would be like, oh no, they're a great match. Their energy seems to match and they're in alignment. Everything's wonderful. But again, there's something going on here where there's some type of lack of confidence or insecurity, inner sadness, something like that. Okay, I'm going to go on to how they are viewing you and the connection now at this point, okay? So let's see here. That jumped out. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I feel something has happened within this connection that now has led the energy to kind of go down this path where I'm sensing desperation is what I'm getting here. And how do I word this? I do feel that desperation is stemming from someone feeling so emotionally connected to the other person, right? Like this means something to someone, but there's some type of desperate energy here, and something to where I feel that one person, how do I word this? Okay, there might be something going on here to where one person, I'm trying to think how I can word this, to where one person maybe feels like that they want this more than the other one, but again, that was still an underlying little bit of a message there, right, for the first section. So let me see. I'll pull some more cards. We'll see what else we get here. Okay, let me see here. So again, talking about more like the present type of energies and whatnot, there's been a release of confidential information. And I don't know if that now has led someone to feel like they're in this desperate type of energy. Okay. But yeah, something's going on here with communication, or it feels like there was something that was secret or hidden, just kept, kept aside, kept hidden, something like that I feel that has been released now. But I don't know, there's something going on here, like I said, with someone feeling kind of desperate within the connection. Let's see what else we get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Group number 1. Something's going on here to where, okay, there's something going on here that has to do with comparison is what I'm getting. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like your person is worried like they're not good enough for you. They don't measure up. And I don't know, I can't help but feel like that's linked back into this card, right? Like that something has happened within this connection that has your person not feeling as confident as what they would want to. And definitely there's something going on here too, to where, so again, the messages I'm getting of comparison and that sort of thing, someone not really feeling very good about themselves, linked into that comparison. It's something here to where I feel like there's a lot of negative self-talk or something like that. Like I feel like someone's really kind of tearing themselves down, focusing on what it is they feel like they don't have, or, what they're lacking, something like that. But I don't know, like there's no truth to that. Like there's so much wonderful stuff linked and connected to the person that's in that energy, right? A feeling like, like they have nothing, right? Like, why would anybody want me? Why would anyone pay attention to me and want to be connected to me? It's just this feeling of, again, like just comparing to other people and feeling like they don't measure up is what I'm getting. And I don't know, like it very well could be, again, so I don't know if something was said or done or just something that really switched the energy up within this connection to now someone feeling insecure within the connection, feeling desperate, within that energy. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, something really serious has happened within this connection. For some of you, I don't know if this connection has ended or if it's like hanging by a thread. It feels, yeah, I don't know. This is crazy. It feels like it's really taken a turn. I don't know if, okay, I'm not sure if this is a type of connection, if it's been like an off and on type of thing, or if there's been difficulties in having things play out, right? Like the way that you want them to within the connection. Again, I just feel like things have taken quite a turn when it comes to the energy between you and this person. Because again, everything that was coming through for back then, it's mind-blowing that like these other messages would even come out, right? Because there's just something, like just these two cards alone, this would be where it's like, if you have this type of person and this type of connection, it's like you wanted to marry them yesterday. Like, it's like, this is your person. They're absolutely perfect. But things have taken a turn or something like that. Like, I feel like, like something serious or significant has happened within this connection that, I don't know, I feel like it's almost kind of highlighted more of this energy, right? Of someone feeling sad or struggling within the connection, something like that, and not feeling good about themselves, something like that's coming through. Let me see. I'm going to see what else we get for messages here. Okay. So I have this card to be representing what it is you need to know about when it comes to this connection. So just kind of like an overall message, to kind of wrap up this section of the reading. Let me see here. What do you need to know about when it comes to this connection? There's something about it that feels draining, like it's draining someone's energy. There is something though about the energy of this card where I feel like that energy could be switched up in a way that it's like then the opposite would be happening, right? That I feel like there could be an increase of energy, that you could turn things around, right? So that it's playing out to your liking, right? To the way that you want it to be, that it's not, for some of you, I don't know if something has happened within this connection to where you feel like you're losing your person, or again, for some of you, I don't know if whoever you're asking about, again, if this connection has ended or if there's been like a major change, or again, that it's just hanging by a thread. I feel like a line needs to be drawn, like there needs to be some type of boundary or like something put into place so that things don't deteriorate any more than what they already have, is what I'm getting. Again, just with, the positive energies coming through here, it's what I'm getting. I feel that there's more good than bad, but the bad stuff or any negative stuff or whatever that's coming through in the reading, it feels challenging. Like this card's just screaming at me that it's like something, I feel like something really went off track here, is what I'm getting. and just, I don't know, like there's a need to, how do I word it? Something about like you need to stop the bleeding. Like there's a need here to stop the draining of energy or of anything positive. Again, I feel like this can be turned around, but I don't know, but you can't just keep doing the same thing, right? Because you're going to keep getting the same result. Yeah, it's just something where I feel like things could play out either which way, right? So it's really kind of to where you're putting your energy and your focus. And that again, if there are things that are tearing this connection down more than building it up, that needs to be dealt with and addressed, right? Because what I'm getting with this card is that I feel like things could quickly just unravel and fall apart if things are not being dealt with, right? If you just keep letting things just carry on the way that they have been, and more of what's not working for you continues, nothing good's going to come of that. So, but I feel like there's a ton of potential here for the energy, to be what you want, but it's just, you have to, I don't know, it's just something about needing to address whatever the issues are, right? You don't want to just kind of look the other way and pretend it's going to go away. Like something needs to be dealt with here. But yeah, those are the messages coming through for group number 1. I hope the reading made sense and whatnot. And I'm going to go on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit and we'll see what type of messages come through for you when it comes to then versus now. Okay, when it comes to your person and the connection, let's see. Okay, so with this card here, talking about, how things were, back then, linked into you and the connection, there's something here to where I feel that you and your person, you share very similar perspective. Okay, your mind might be wired very similarly. It's something where I just feel like you look at the world in a very similar type of way. And it's a feeling of you just really understanding each other, right? You just kind of get each other, and connect on a deeper level. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay. Something's going on here when it comes to how they were viewing you and the connection back then. The past is being highlighted, like linked into the past, right? So, what is going on here? Yeah, there's something, I don't know, it's weird because I feel like, I don't know, it's weird that these cards would even come out together. Because there's something, again, like I said, about sharing a similar perspective, being on the same page, just kind of understanding each other on a deeper level. But then there's something thrown in here that has to do with the past. And something about it, there's something going on here, again, linked back to how they were viewing you in the connection back then. There was still something back then linked in to your past or their past or something like that. And I don't know if they were bringing up your past, if you were bringing up their past or something like that, like some type of connection. Oh, okay. For some of you, this may feel like a past life connection. Okay? This could be, yes, so back then, linked into you and your person, it could be that they felt maybe an instant connection to you, right? This could be where, you're hanging out for 3 minutes but yet it feels like they've known you, right? Like their entire life, and that there's just this bond, right? That you have with this person. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, just something about the past. And something, yeah, something to do with the foundation, like with wanting to build a foundation, but there may have been some issues with that. And so again, I'm going to link that back to this card here. Maybe there were some issues in the past in being able to actually like build something with this person. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if there was something from your past, their past, something like that that was creating issues, or created some type of dynamic to where maybe there was a risk of building something, but it's not really on a firm foundation. So then it's kind of it's it's not as strong as it could be, something like that. But even as I say that, it doesn't make sense. Why would this card be here? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it feels like you were very connected to this person. Okay. For some of you, again, depending on, what type of connection this is and the person that you're linked to, but for some of you, there may have been something going on in the past to where you were very connected to this person spiritually, mentally, something like that, but maybe there was issues as far as being able to actually ground the connection, right? That it's like to actually have it be where it's a grounded, like tangible thing in your reality, right? Where it's, so I don't know, maybe this was more of like a mental thing or something. There's something coming through here that feels weak. Like the energy, it feels weak, or I don't know. But I'm feeling that's linked into the foundation though, right? Like to you trying to build something with this person. Again, mentally, spiritually, something like that. It just feels completely on point, strong. No one can ruin it, something like that. But then there's this past energy that I feel is creeping in for some reason, and something to do with your foundation. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, how is your person viewing you then in the connection versus now? Okay. Yeah, for some of you, I'm wondering if the person that you're asking about, again, if this was something, or again, you're very connected and drawn to this person, and that I feel like they're feeling that way about you. But again, I don't feel like it's completely in alignment. Like there's something going on here to where I feel like you were back then very much connected in certain ways, certain aspects, but then there's something else that doesn't seem quite as strong or sturdy. What else am I getting here? Yes, how's your person viewing you then in the connection? For some of you, there could be something going on here. I keep going back to this card. Okay, so I don't know, for some of you, again, if you were very much connected on certain levels, but then there was other things to where you were not in alignment, you were not on the same page, or even if you were, there's other external factors or something like that that had to be taken into consideration that created a barrier or something like that between you, or being able to progress things in the way that you wanted to. I don't know. The messages I'm getting with this card, it has like a stalkerish type of vibe to it. Like it's a feeling of someone really wanting to be close to someone, and I don't know if I want to say obsessed with them, but like just, I don't know, like their focus is there, something like that. Like they're very much eyeballing this person. They want to know about them. They want to be close to them. Something like that's what I'm getting. But there does seem to be something that just, I don't know how to explain it. It is a feeling of being able to get so far within this connection, but then something is, I don't know, seems like a challenge. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards for the next section, and we'll see how your person is viewing you now, okay, in the connection. Okay, so what I'm getting with this card here, the energy, it's loving, it's positive, it feels, there's something here to do with patience, with needing to, like, to not settle, right? Like to be patient, to wait for what it is that your heart truly desires, something like that's what I'm getting. How is your person, viewing you now and the connection? What I get with this card is that you're worth the wait, like you're worth waiting for. It's something about not wanting to settle, right? That it's like someone has their heart set on, on someone or something, and not wanting to just settle for something else that might be, close to that, and, kind of good enough, but not really exactly what the person wants. So there is something here about, I don't know, what I'm getting with this card. I feel like that there is a consistent thing of love is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Okay, just kind of a random little message that came to me here. What I'm getting, whether we're talking about then or now, I feel that the person that you're thinking about, I feel like they've always been attracted to you, is what I'm getting. Like it feels like they always kind of just had their eye on you, and that there was always something consistent about their attraction for you or how they feel about you, something like that. Yeah, what's going on here? How are they viewing you in the connection now? Yeah, something's going on here. I don't know if they're wanting like a new beginning with you, or or something has happened here to where, it's almost a feeling like you can rewrite the story or something like that. How are they viewing you now? The energy I'm getting here, it feels kind of crushy. Like it feels flirty and crushy, and like someone's very much admiring someone, something like that's what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. Yeah, something is going on here though within this connection, to where I feel, how do I word this? Your person, how are they viewing you in the connection now? There's obstacles is what I'm getting. Like there's something here about, how do I word it? Okay. I don't know if there have been, like some issues, along the way here, to where I feel like your person's feeling, okay, and this maybe isn't the best way of wording it, but I'll just word it this way to get my point across. But it feels like your person's saying nothing ever goes right. Right? Like I keep trying to do this or do that, but I just keep hitting some type of challenge, roadblock, obstacle, something like that. Like nothing's going right. But yet there's some type of message here though, to where it's like they want to keep trying, or they do keep trying, or I don't know. Okay. This card here, this could be talking about like a secret admirer, a new love opportunity, something like that. And I don't know, maybe on the off chance this person's like, okay, I'm fed up with this not working. Nothing ever goes my way. I'm moving on, you know, see what else is out there. But even if that's the case, I think they might be lying to themselves, because there's just something here to where I feel like their heart is with you. So again, that's where I'm picking up on maybe like just this a new opportunity, right? Like they're wanting to kind of start over with you, or to fall in love all over again. That's what I'm getting, something like that. But there's some type of challenge though, present here though. Yes, there is a need to improvise here. Okay, so whatever's going on in this connection, I do feel that you can have what you want with this person, but there's a need to go about things in a different way to get to that desired result or outcome. It's something to maybe, however you guys were viewing everything in the past, I feel like something has shifted and changed in such a way that, again, I still feel like whatever you want with this person, that you can have it. But again, you may need to go about it in a different way, right? Or that something has happened within this connection that has switched the energy up in such a way that, again, you can't just go about it how you were before. You need to improvise. You need to fuss with things a little bit. But it's still a feeling that the end result could still be the same. It can still be what you want, but you'd have to go about it in a different way. Okay, again, I know I'm all over the place here. And for some of you, again, there is that slight chance that, again, maybe your person... Okay, if, again, this talks about not wanting to settle, or basically the advice is to not settle, right? That to really go after what your heart truly desires, which I do feel is linked and connected to you. On the off chance, though, if things have severely went off track, this could be picking up on, again, your person not wanting to settle for things the way that they are, the way they've ended up, something like that, and that they are wanting to move on, like to a new connection, new opportunities, something like that. But I can't help but feel that, like, their heart is really with you, though, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes through here. Okay, let me see here. I have this to be representing kind of like overall guidance for you, for when it just comes to this connection and the messages that came out. And something's going on here. I don't know if this is representing your energy or the person that you're linked and connected to, but something's going on here to where I feel like someone is feeling embarrassed or humiliated based on just how things are playing out, what's happened, something like that. And I can't help but link that back to this, or even to this card here, which again was talking about then, and then even the past more so linked into to that section of the reading. So yeah, something's going on here where there's something about the past, there's challenges, obstacles, a feeling of things just not going right, things going off track, and something to where someone is feeling embarrassed or humiliated by their actions or by the actions that someone else has taken. And okay, I'm going to pull one more card for this section here. Okay, let's see here. What do you need to know about when it comes to this connection? Okay, there's some type of message here to where I feel like someone maybe has given their power away to the other person, or to something that's happened within this connection. And it feels, it's something along the lines of to where I feel like someone is placing their happiness in someone else's hands. And obviously the guidance is to not do that. What else am I getting here? I don't know. I feel like something serious has happened within this connection that I think could really be affecting you or your person on quite a deep level. And again, I guess even to take it back just to this card here, right, then that would make sense. There is some challenging energies to deal with here where I feel like, again, someone's feeling just embarrassed about something or how they've handled things. Yeah, I don't know. Those are the messages for group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this section of the reading, and I'm going to go on to group number 3. Okay, group number 3, welcome to the reading. Just going to shuffle these up a little bit, and we'll see what type of messages come through for you, how your person, is viewing you then and the connection versus now. So let's see here. Okay, so then, how are they viewing you and the connection? Okay, let me see here. Okay. There's kind of a weird message coming through here because it feels like there's happiness and sadness at the same time. So there's something here to where I'm not sure if you or your person, if one of you was maybe like dealing with heartbreak or just getting out of, a different connection or something like that. And there's just pain and healing that was needed within that situation. But there is something here to where I feel that it's a feeling here of things being sad and challenging and difficult to deal with, but that energy starts to improve, and then there's happiness and love and everything like that. That's what I'm getting with that card there. Okay, it very well could be too that is representing your person's energy. Okay, maybe you met them when they were sad and not doing well in their life in general, or maybe just linked into their love life. And it's a feeling, of you, I don't know, just bringing this love into their world. Let's see what else we get. Okay, there may have been some trust issues in the past with this person. If that's the case, I do feel that, again, it's most likely linked and connected to maybe a previous connection that they had, or, just something that fell apart, and, so they're left dealing, kind of picking up the pieces, something like that. There is, like, there's something here where I feel like there is love and happiness and trust on a certain level. Like, maybe it is that it's like they trusted you, but they're still just dealing with kind of this painful experience or something like that, and trying to, how do I word it, like trying to move on from that, right, so that they can love again and trust again and something like that. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, messages I'm getting with this card, this is all about feeling alone, being alone, feeling more kind of isolated or something like that. That's what I'm getting. And I don't know if there was a lot of confusion linked into this connection, or the confusion to your person, like understanding you understanding them, something like that. But something's going on here that just has to do with being alone. Something like that's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to pull another card. Let's see here. Okay. Messages with this card. This is all about like needing to build a firm foundation, right? So that it's like you've got something sturdy that you can, build upon. It's not going to, completely fall apart and crumble. but something, yeah, something, it feels like something's missing though, is what I'm getting, for how your person, again, was viewing you or the connection in the past. It feels, but I feel this is more of an internal thing, is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like maybe they weren't feeling like they were in a good place or something like that. Because there's something, like I said, with trust issues, or just there's some type of sadness in the past, is what I'm getting. But again, it does move in to a loving, positive type of energy. But it's like there's still something there, though, is what I'm getting. And again, something about them wanting, like, to have, again, like a firm foundation with you. But there was something to where I feel your person felt like they didn't really have much of a leg to stand on. I don't know if they felt like they couldn't really offer you much or something like that. What else am I getting? There's just some type of message coming through here to where I feel like someone within this connection, like, was kind of feeling empty inside, or feeling like they didn't have much to offer or give or something like that. Okay, I'm going to see what comes through for the current energy and whatnot, for how they're viewing you now and the connection. Okay, so messages with this card. This is a feeling of things improving, okay? Of things turning out even better than what you expected. Something like that's what I'm getting. It is. It's wonderful energy linked into this card. It's nothing but positive energy. Things, again, get better than what you even thought they were going to. Something like that. Let's see what else. Yes, I think the person that you are thinking about, I think they view you as a soulmate. And I think it's, again, no matter what type of connection this is that you're watching this for, there's a strong bond, is what I'm getting. Things may be a little bit up and down, right? Maybe it's a little bit of a roller coaster ride that you have going on with your person, but there's love here. And there's something here. I feel your person has very intense feelings towards you. Yeah, again, especially then, like, linked back into this card for sure. They're probably madly in love with you. You know, they're probably just like, yeah, this is it. This is the one. This is my person. You know, let's make it happen. You know, something like that. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, what's going on here? Group number 3. Okay. How is your person, viewing you now in the connection? There's something about it that feels, okay, so everything I was just saying, right, where it's like soulmate type of energy, and, you know, just this is better than anything else, keeps getting better, something like that. With this card coming out, this could be talking about, like, your person, how do I word this? Like, wanting this to be set in stone, wanting it to be final, you know, maybe wanting to marry you, something like that, right? Where it's like, it is like, it's just something that's very final, is what I'm getting. But there's something linked into this card that it feels like a deal breaker, though. Like, it's something that I feel someone's not willing to compromise or budge on. But again, it's, you know, it can be interpreted in different ways. So again, it's something to where someone does have a very strong, like, feeling or opinion about something, and it's something that they're not going to want to budge on, right? It's like, nope, this is it for me. So again, it could be that that's just representing the connection, right? That your person's like, no, this is it. This is my person. No one else will do. But it could be linked and connected to, again, some aspect of the connection that again, like there's no room to wiggle within that, right? That it's set in stone, and that someone's not willing to compromise on a certain aspect of something within the connection. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. The messages I'm getting with this card, again, a ton of love. Like there's so much love present here in the reading. And there is an innocent quality that comes through with this card. But there's something, how do I word it? Okay. I'm wondering, how do I word this? Okay. What am I trying to say? There's something going on here that I don't know if your person is worried of, I don't know if I want to say like being taken advantage of, but okay. There's such a loving, trusting energy coming through here, and your person may be worried that you will take advantage of that. It's something to where someone doesn't want to be viewed as naive or gullible. That their kind, loving nature, would be taken advantage of or seen as a weakness or something like that. What else am I getting here? There is something like the love that I'm feeling through the reading. It's pure, it's innocent, it's authentic, it's real, it's intense. I don't know. There's just something with this card here that I just feel, to how things have moved along within this connection. That there's some aspect to this that is just, again, someone's not willing to compromise, or that something just feels very set in stone and final for someone. So again, it could be just the connection itself, that they know that this is what they want. And again, I think that you'll know what this is, right? This is linked to a, specific thing within the connection. You'll know what it is because the person's going to tell you. It's not going to be like, well, I'm not really sure what they want. This card says straight up, you're not going to be guessing. Like, you would know exactly what it is because it's going to be something that, again, they're not going to budge on. They're not going to compromise. Like, this has to happen, something like that. Let's see what else we get. I'm going to see what else comes through here, just as far as kind of what you need to know about when it comes to this connection, for just kind of like a general message. Okay. There is such strong, intense energy here within this connection, okay? I have a feeling that this is a mutual energy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a feeling that you're both feeling this way. And it's something to where, because again, when I link it back into this card, it just feels like a soulmate type of connection. I feel like you're both very drawn to each other, and it's almost a type of feeling here that, I don't know if I want to say you'd risk it all, but it's something like that. Like, I think it would take a lot to drag this person away from you, or vice versa. It's something to where the connection's so strong that, how do I word it? It's a feeling of someone just feeling so compelled to do something, right? Like, they're feeling so strongly about someone or something, or to take a certain action, that it's almost like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care if it blows up in my face. I don't care if I look like a fool. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I care about you. It's something like that. Like, it's just this feeling of not wanting to have that what if in the back of your mind, right? That it's like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And if it all goes horribly wrong, at least I know. It's something like that. It's just such a strong feeling here that, I don't know. I think your person is so drawn to you, but I'm feeling this as a mutual type of energy coming through. So those are the messages coming through for group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this section of the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. That's it. I'm going to go away now.